let us read the next type of question. Observe the following students and events tables carefully and write the name of RDBMS operation which will be used to produce the output as shown in list. Also find the degree and the cardinality of the list. So they have given the students table and the events table, and they have given the list table also. Okay, so they're asking you to write the name of RDBMS operation which will be used to produce the output as shown in the list table. So in the list table, how this list has been produced as output? So it has been combined the two tables. That means it is a Cartesian product. So what is the name of the RDBMS operation? So it is your Cartesian product. Okay, so how the Cartesian product is made? So we are having 2 degrees in the students and 2 degrees in the events. Yes, so we are going to add up the degrees to make 4 columns in the list. 1, 3 and 4. 4 columns. And what is the cardinality of students? We are having cardinality 3 and the cardinality of event is 2. So you should multiply these 2. 3 into 2 to get your total cardinality, the Cartesian product. So which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 rows. Okay, so which means the name of the RDBMS operation which is used to produce the output as shown in the list is Cartesian product, and they are asking you to find the degree and the cardinality of the list. So under this list you should find the cardinality and degree. So you should find the degree is equal to 4. That means number of columns. So total number of columns 1, 2, 3 and 4. And what is the cardinality? Which is 6 here. Total number of rows is your cardinality. Hope you all understood. So let us move on to the next question. Find and write the output of the following Python code. So this type of question is repeatedly asked in your question papers. So the string varies but the process is the same. So you should know the correct logic of this program and find the output easily. So here the string they have given here, it is fun at Python 3.0. Fun, let me write the string here, F-U-N at Python P capital H-O-N Python 3.0. So let me index this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Understand? So the next thing is we are going to work out this. So they are making the empty string. M is equal to empty string. So in this empty string only we are going to write the datas now, answer. So first in the for loop, for I in range of 0 to len of string, so it is checking for is upper function. If it is upper, then it should be changed to lower function. So the first index is 0. So in the 0 index we are having capital F. So it should be changed to small f. Okay. So the next is what? U. That means small u. So in this, the elif part, it is lower function. If it is lower, you should change this into upper function. So I am going to change this u as upper function. Next is n. N is your small case letter, lowercase letter. So you can change that into uppercase letter. The next is at. Under this at, we are not having, it will not come under the upper function and it will not come under the lower function. Okay, so it will be moving on to the else part here. In the else part we are having if I mod 2 double equals to 0. What here I represents? I represents the index of the particular string there. Okay, at symbol is having the index of 3. So we are checking for 3 mod 2 double equals to 0. So the condition will not satisfy, right? So 3 mod 2 is not equal to 0. So it will move on to this else part. The last else part. So what is the string which is given here? M is equal to M plus hash. So M is fun here and you should write add hash. Okay. The next is P, capital P. The capital P is changed to small p. And all other small case letters are changed to uppercase letters Y, T, H, O, N. And next comes 3. Okay, this is your number, integer. So it will not come under the uppercase also, it will not come under the lowercase also. So it is checking for I mod 2 double equals to 0. So what is the index at 3? It is 10. So 10 mod 2 double equals to 0. Yes, right. 10 mod 2 double equals to 0. So what is the statement which is given under this? M is equal to M plus STR of I minus 1. So what is I minus 1 here? I is 10 here. So we are adding this M string which is there already, and STR of I minus 1. I is 10 here, 10 minus 1, which is M plus STR of 9. Under the STR of 9, we are having what? N. Under the index 9, we are having the letter N, small n. So I am going to write the small n here. So the next iteration will be moving on to this dot symbol. So under this dot, we are having the index 11. So we are checking for 11 mod 2 double equals to 0. So it will not work for 11 mod 2 not double equals to 0. So it will move for the else part, m is equal to m plus hash. So it will be updating the letter as hash here. So the next is, it is moving for 0. So the last value is 0 and it is having the index of 12. So it is checking for 12 mod 2 double equals to 0. Yes, it is true. So then it will be writing at the index. Okay, under the index here, it is your 12th index. So let me update here with 12. So STR of 12 minus 1, which is 11 here. Under the STR of 11, we are having the dot here. So for that, I am keeping the last string as dot. Okay, this is your output. Hope you all understand this question. So let us move on to the next question. Write a function L shift of ARR, comma N in Python, which accept the list ARR of numbers and N as a numeric value by which all elements of the list are shifted towards the left. So they have given the sample input data of list ARR. So which is, let me index this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And N is given as 2. So output array is also given. See here, the output is 30, 40, 12, 11, 10 and 20. So you can watch here. So this 10, 20 has been moved on to the last part of the list, and this 30, 40, 12 and 11 has been moved on to the front part of the list. So for this, we are having 2 iterations. This n is equal to 2 is your number of iterations. So let us write the program definition by using the given function name L shift of ARR of comma n. Okay, so globally we have declared n is equal to 2. After that, we are calling the function L shift. ARR is also passed here. The list ARR is passed and n is equal to 2 is getting passed. Okay, so after getting passed, we are converting this len of array into L. So what is len of ARR? So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So your L is equal to 6 here. Okay, the next for loop comes for x in range 0, n. So what is n? It is 2. So and the range of 0, 2, it works till 0, 1. 2 will be not taken. The last value, the range function will not take. So it takes only the 2 iterations. Okay, so under the 0th iteration. So now what is the first iteration? So our first iteration is 0. So it is the first iteration. Under the 0th iteration, what it happens? ARR of 0 is set to y. Now y becomes, what is ARR of 0? We are going to check. In the 0th index, we are having the number 10. So now 10 has been set to y. And next is the for loop which is coming again for I in range 0, L minus 1. That means 0, 5 minus 1, which is 6. Okay, so the range function, it works like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 it will not take. Okay, under this for loop, what will happen? ARR of I is equal to ARR of I plus 1. So under this for loop, we are having in the first iteration. So this 0th iteration. Okay. So under the 0th iteration, what is ARR of 0? So ARR of 0 is equal to ARR of 0 plus 1. That means now ARR of 0 is nothing but ARR of 1. What is ARR of 1? So we can check from here. ARR of 1 is 20. Okay. So we are having ARR of 1 as 20 here. So now ARR of 0 is set to 20 now. Okay. So finally ARR of L minus 1 is equal to Y. What is ARR of L minus 1? That means 5 minus 1. Sorry, 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1, that means ARR of 5 is equal to Y. So what is the value of Y? We have already know the value of Y as 10 here. So ARR of 5 in the 5th index, the value 10 has been shifted. Okay, let me write it here. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Under the 5th index, we are having the value 10 now. What we have done, we have now shifted the value of 10 to the last. Okay, now what is the first index? So under the first index, we are having 20, after that 30, 40, 12 and 11. Okay, now we have shifted the element 10 at the last index, that is your 5th index. This is your first iteration, the 0th iteration. Now we are moving on to the first iteration, that is your number 1. Okay, the 0th iteration has been finished. Now we are moving on to the next iteration, that is 1. Okay, so now what is ARR of 0? So ARR of 0 here it is 20. 20. So now Y becomes 20 here. So let me update here with Y is equal to 20 now. Now what is your ARR of 0? Now ARR of 0 is nothing but 20, right? Now ARR of 0 is going to become changed to ARR of 1. So what is inside the ARR of 1? So ARR of 1 is here. It is 30. Now it is 30. Now ARR of 0 is set to 30 in the second iteration. Now the next statement, ARR of L minus 1 is equal to Y. That means what? ARR of 5 is set to Y. Now the new value of Y is 20, right? So we are going to update this ARR of 5 with the value 20 now. Now ARR of 0, that means in the 0th index we are having the element 30, and in the ARR of 5, the last index, it contains 20 now. Okay, this is on your second iteration. So let me write it here, that also on your second iteration. So let me write the index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So now what is your 0th element? So 0th element is 30. And what is your 5th element? 5th element is 20. And the 10 has been pushed towards the 4th element. Okay. And the remaining are the same, 30, 40, 12, 11. Now we have pushed up the first 4 elements like 30, 40, 12 and 11 as like in the output question, output part, and 10, 20 towards the last index, last 2 indexes. Hope you all understand this question. Let us move on to the next question. Write a method in Python to find and display the prime numbers between 2 to n. So what is meant by the prime numbers? Suppose if you take 2, so it has what? It has the multiple of that number and 1. Okay, 1 and itself. If we take the number 3, so it can be multiplied with 1 and the number itself. Okay, if we consider 4, so it has many factors. Okay, it is not a prime number. So it is having 2 into 2s are 4. Again 2 is having the factor as 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So So it means that a number which is having the factor of 1 and itself, and the number itself is considered as a prime number. As 4 is not considered as a prime number. So let us see the program here. They are asking you to write what? The program to find and display the prime numbers between 2 and n, and we are passing n as an argument inside this function. So they are using the for loop in the range of 2, n. Suppose if they are giving n is equal to 10. Okay, so if they are giving n is equal to 10, then it works up to 2, 9. Okay, it can take up to 2, 9. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So the last value is not included. So for I in range of 2, a. So the for loop begins for I in range of 2, a. So what are a? So a is here. So a are 2, 3. Okay, these are your a's. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 are your a. And next for loop is working on 2, a. That means 2, when it is working on the first iteration, a is equal to 2 here. On the second iteration, a is equal to 3, 2, 3. And on the third iteration, 2, 4, then 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, and 2, 8, and 2, 9. Okay, when upper limit and the lower limit are same, which function will not work. Okay, so if we are not having any process here, okay, the range function will not work. And then 2, 3. So what is the range of 2, 3? So it gives you the value of 2. It gives you the value of what? 2, 3 will give you the value of 2 here, the range function. The next statement is a mod I double equals to 0 means break. It means that if the remainder is 0, then it should break the loop. Else print a, otherwise it is your prime number, it should get printed. A mod I, it is checked for a mod I double equals to 0. What is a? A is 3. Okay, a is 3. That means mod I is 2 here is double equals to 0. So it is not equals to 0. So what it will do? It will go on to the else part and it will print a. So it will be printing you the 2 here. The next is 2, 4. That means taking the value of 2, 3. So the next iteration is 2, 3. So we are having 3 now. So under this 3, so we are checking for again 3 mod 2 double equals to 0. So it is not equals to 0. So and the 3 is getting printed here. So the next is what? 2, 3, 4. The next 4 is getting checked. 4 mod 2 double equals to 0. So the condition is true here. So the loop is getting break. So the next is 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it is checking for 5. 5 mod 2 is not equal to 0. Moving on to the else part and it is printing the element 5. Then next is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it is taking for what? Sorry, 7. It will not include 7. So it takes up to 6 values. So under the 6 mod 2 is equal to 0. So the loop is getting break. The next is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 mod 2 is not equals to 0. So the loop is what? It is going to print 7. The next is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So under this 8, this is what? 8 mod 2 double equals to 0. So the loop is getting break here. So we are having the prime numbers for n is equal to 10. N is equal to 10. We are having the prime numbers like 2, 3, 5, 7. For this, n is equal to 10. 9 will not come as because 9 is having the factor of 3 3s are 9. Okay, this 9 will not come under the prime numbers. This is not a prime number. Hope you all understand this question. Let us move on to the next question. So write a function in Python push ARR where ARR is the list of numbers. From this list, push all numbers divisible by 5 into the stack implemented by using a list. This stack if it has at least one element, otherwise it should display the appropriate error message. So under the stack program, so data structure, so you should use the function which is given in the question. So def push ARR, then you should initialize the stack with empty stack. Okay. After that, under the loop, for loop, we are going to set the range between 0 to len of ARR. That means what is len of ARR? So whatever we are giving the array, so that is your length here. Okay, suppose if we are having the ARR is equal to 1, 2, 4 and 5. So what is len of ARR? It is 5. Len is 5 here. So it takes the value of 0 to 4. So after that it is checking for each element inside this one by one, whether this element is divisible by 5 or not. If it is divisible by 5, then it is getting appended. The value is getting appended to this empty stack. Okay. If len of s double equals to 0, okay, after all the elements has been iterated, there will be no more elements to get what? Printed. Okay. If this len of s is equals to 0, the stack is getting empty, so that you can print this and print of empty stack message. Else you should print the yes. Okay. So hope you all understand this question. Let us move on to the next question. So write a function pop ARR, where ARR is a stack implemented by the list of numbers. The function returns the value deleted from the stack. So you should use the function definition name pop ARR. Okay, pop ARR stack. Then next it is checking for if len of stack double equals to 0 means it is underflow. Okay. So if it is not 0, len of stack is not 0 means it is moving on to the else part. So it is storing the value of len in the variable l. So the len of stack is what? The len of stack is 5. So l equal to 5. So now value of what? The variable l takes the value of 5. So now we are creating the variable var. Under this we are having the expression st of l minus 1. That means 5 minus 1. Stack of 5 minus 1 which is 4. So what is stack of 4? We are having in the st of 4 we are having 4th index, we are having val is equal to 5 now. Now the value of 5 is getting printed. So the next stack.pop of l minus 1. Now this 4th element is getting popped out. Okay, the last inserted element will be getting popped out first. Okay, so the function returns what? Value deleted from the stack. They are asking you to return the value deleted from the stack. So for that we are going to write this print function and the pop function. So the pop function is nothing but it is returning the value which is deleted from the stack. Hope you all understand this question. Next is given here it is write the output of the SQL queries 1 to 3 based on the nation's teacher and the posting which is given below. Select department count star from the teacher group by department. Okay. Department, you should write the department table and the count star table. Okay. So under the department table we are having computer science 2 times, history 3 times, mathematics 2 times. Let us see. So this is your answer. History 3 times, computer science 2 times, mathematics 3 times. So the next question, select max of date of join, comma, min of date of join from teacher. So under this date of join column, so we are going to check maximum date of join first. So for that you should check for the year. Okay, the recent year. That means the highest number of year here it is 2018. Okay, this is your highest year. So the maximum under this 2018, we are having 1 year under this 2018. So this is your maximum date of join. Under the min date of join, you should check for the minimum year, which is given here. It is 2007. So when comparing to all the years, 2007 is the lesser when compared to all others. So you should check for 2007 is repeated again. No. So under this 2007, we are having 5/9/2007, which is your min date of join from the teacher. Okay, that means 5/9/2007 or 2007/9/05. You can write anything. Okay, the max of date of join is 2018/7/31. So the next question is select teacher.name, teacher.department, posting.place from teacher. So what are the columns you should select? Teacher name, that means select teacher name, that means the name column, then department column and the place column. Posting.place. Okay, here it is, we are joining two tables and the posting, under the posting table we are selecting the place column. Okay, where teacher.department is equal to posting.department and the posting place is equal to Delhi. Under this we are having the common table as what? Under the common table we are having listing mathematics and computer science. They are asking you to give the result for posting place is equal to Delhi. That is the computer science. For computer science we are going to take for here. So under the computer science we are having the teacher name as Sugar and the department here it is computer science and the posting is what? Under the posting table you should write what? Delhi. So the next computer science teacher we are having computer science and having Shiv Om. So this is your Shiv Om is the teacher name and department is computer science and the place is Delhi. So here you should write like this, Sugar and Shiv Om. Okay, you should write like this. Hope you all understand this question. I find this video will be helpful for you to revise in your examinations part. Okay, study well for your exams. Do the exams very well. All the best. Study well. Thank you.